I think I've heard you say that upwards of 15 to 20% of drugs on the market are unsafe,
Right.
so up to 1/5. How many deaths occur in the United States because of drugs that doctors are properly prescribing?
Well, it's hard to say exactly how many, but it is likely between 110 or 220,000 people a year are dying from drugs that are properly prescribed by physicians, but that have serious adverse consequences associated with them. Certainly adverse consequences in many instances that are far greater than any person with knowledge would ever accept. You would rather have your chronic ailment or your temporary and very inconvenient ailment than a drug that could kill you in 1 in 5 cases, or 1 in 10, or 1 in 20 cases. Avandia is a type 2 diabetes drug, and it's a heart toxic drug. And that drug, made by GlaxoSmithKline, came under heat when Congresswoman Waters from California went to her doctor, was told that she had type 2 diabetes, and he prescribed to her Avandia. She was on Avandia for a while, and then she started to experience these strange heart palpitations, shortness of breath. Went in to see her doctor. They had her assessed by a cardiologist, and although she had no problem with her heart up to that point, she suddenly discovered that she had a heart murmur and that it was interfering with her, there might be heart valve problems that she was experiencing. So she went back to her primary doctor, and he said, look, this is not the first time that I've received a complaint of this kind. I'm seriously suspicious that the type 2 diabetes drug I gave you is the responsible vehicle for causing this, so I'm shifting you to another drug, but I think that may be the source of it. She's on the Energy and Commerce Committee, which has oversight over the FDA, and became quite upset, and the Energy and Commerce Committee began to hold hearings on Avandia. They discovered all this correspondence between GlaxoSmithKline's executives and senior management at the FDA during the review process for Avandia, where they were dissuading the FDA from having certain medical reviewers examine their drug, encouraging them to have other medical reviewers who they suspected would produce more favorable results look at the drug. Cooperative FDA management were assisting in that way, and there's all sorts of rubbish that goes on between these parties, very disgusting corruption. And then there was this campaign of suppression of the adverse information that was undertaken by GlaxoSmithKline. All of this came to be the subject of grave concern by the committee, and they asked the FDA commissioner to take the drug off the market. The FDA commissioner then formed a review panel, held hearings on this, and the determination of the review panel, even though they were all biased, was that yes, the drug is heart toxic, but no, the drug shouldn't be removed from the market. The FDA commissioner looked at it and agreed. The drug is toxic, but should remain on the market. She restricted its use to those who are already prescribed the drug. This is a move to prevent Avandia from GlaxoSmithKline from suffering a dramatic reduction in market share. This way, because there's already this negative publicity and all of it associated with it, they know the drug is going to be phased out. And this gives GlaxoSmithKline a long 4 or 5 year interval to experience a slow reduction in sales as opposed to a dramatic cutoff. Meanwhile, those who are at highest risk of heart toxic effects, those already on Avandia, are allowed to remain on the drug by the FDA, so they can thank the FDA for their heart ailments.